Hi ladies, it's that time of the week again. We need to start planning our meals for next week. And we're going to start working towards just kind of you being able to plan your own meals based on what you want to eat. And so you can still use the list of ideas that I've given you, but it's time to kind of teach you some skills so that you can branch out from there. So what we need to do that is a couple of tools. We will start out with your PiYo nutrition guide. And at the beginning of that, on the first, I think it's like the third page, is a calculation that will help you figure out what your calorie target is. Calorie target, you just need to get close. It doesn't have to be exact. The important thing is where those calories are coming from. And so once you have that calorie target, there is a chart, I want to say, on a couple pages in, where it will show you how many servings of each thing, each category you need based on what your calorie target is. So for example, for me, I would have 4 servings of primary vegetables, 2 servings of secondary vegetables and grains, 2 servings of fresh fruit, 4 servings of lean protein, and 3 servings of healthy fats. So from there, then, there are lists of each category that show you what foods go in those categories so that then you can start planning your meal plan accordingly. Just something to note that your Shakeology counts as one of your proteins, so make sure you include that in your plan. Allrecipes.com has a great tool where you can actually type in ingredients and it will give you recipes, so just make sure not all of those recipes are always clean, but you can usually kind of modify them if you need to. But that's a great place. Skinnytaste.com is another website that I use frequently. Or you can just kind of come up with your own things. There are some seasoning ideas in the PiYo book, but really just make it your own. I will be sharing ideas of just meals that I put together, and if you guys can share your ideas as well. It's always nice to try something that somebody else has already made and had it turn out good, rather than hoping for the best with a new recipe. So we'll be doing that this week. I do still want you to post your meal plan, because that is a habit that I want you to create. When you have a plan, you're so much more likely to be successful. I've had weeks where I had a whole refrigerator full of great clean ingredients and didn't do that well just because I didn't have a plan for how I was going to put it all together. So do that. And the other thing, I use a tool called myfitnesspal.com. There's an app you can use on your phone, but it's a great way to track your calories, and it'll also show you what the breakdown is of your carbs, your fat, and your proteins. And that really is the delicate balance that you're trying to find. It's just a good balance of those. So as we go, post your questions, but really work towards finding a way to do this that works, and it's going to be something that you can maintain. A lot of times during this part of the challenge is where we lose some people, and I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it as long as you are doing it. So play around with it, use the tools that are out there, and ask tons of questions. So looking forward to hearing your questions and making it a great week.